shot fake is obviously going to come in handy in front of goal, but it doesn't always lead to a chance to score, and that's why you've got to be creative and surprise the defender with a change of pace. The cut starts off like any other. We get the ball out to the side at an angle as if we're going to shoot, and then we chop down and stop the ball. But instead of ending it there, we throw a nice quick touch with the other foot and get out quickly to take that shot. This is an unbelievably practical and useful move. The higher the level you play at, the less time you'll have around the box, so if you're looking for efficiency, this is where it's at, homies. Now, we move to a situation every striker finds himself in, with your back to goal. And most of the time, you're going to need to play simple, but every once in a while, you're going to have to take a risk and pull out some magic. A striker's got to have a way of creating chances for himself, and we can do that here by pushing off and exposing the ball with a roulette turn. The move works because we bait the defender into believing that we've given up too much of the ball, and when that happens, we can go for the nutmeg or try to go right around him. So, with your outside foot, grab the ball and pull it in towards you. Swing quickly to use your other foot to pull it out again, and get set to look for the nutmeg or to go right around the defender. No matter what, recognize that when you attempt to turn, you have to be decisive and quick. If you can do that, you've got a great chance of pulling off something sick. Now, ideally, if the ball is rolling right towards you outside the box, you're going to want to shoot. But what happens if you know that that shot is going to get blocked? Well, you might as well still let the defender believe that you're going to shoot and then just not do it. A little flick like this is going to give you the room to put the ball away or to get off a pass instead of getting it blocked. So wait until the last second before you use your back foot to flick the ball in the direction the defender just came from. If they aren't running in with a decent amount of pace, then you won't be able to use their momentum against them, and that is the key to this move and the key to being a dangerous striker. So get yourself set up, recognize the situation, and execute. This is a dope move that our boy J Mike has dubbed the snake bite, and everyone knows the elastico, but the snake bite is what happens when you modify it just a bit to give yourself even more of an advantage. And most players do the snake with their strong foot, and as effective as it is, you generally end up moving towards your weaker foot. Today's all about getting you more chances and more comfortable in front of goal. So we throw our elastico, and instead of continuing in that direction, we throw either a flick or a hard chop that allows us to get back to our strong foot to shoot or continue moving forward. It's obviously perfect for a winger who wants to get off a cross, but if you're 1v1 outside the box or near goal, this is definitely a move that can set you up for some success. Last but not least, we move to another situation all players are going to find themselves in, a ball played to them in the air. With nearly an infinite number of options here, one of the most deadly is to be able to take the ball down smoothly, change direction, and leave the defender behind. This is definitely not the easiest of moves, especially if the ball is played over a long distance. It requires a high level of technique and very good coordination. Don't forget that if the defender isn't tracking the long ball with you or at least sprinting to catch you, the move will not be effective. If done correctly though, you can keep the ball virtually protected the entire time and create mountains of space for yourself. To make this chop more effective, you've got to first recognize where the space is behind the defender, and next you've got to snap the ball the second it hits the ground. This gives the defender no time to get set, and it makes sure that you are in compliance with one of football's golden rules. Always know what you want to do before you get the ball.